the question, Coach. I'm Mark Lloyd, and of course, the voice of Raw sitting next to me.
Obviously, Theodore Long is not here at my side tonight because Whitey laid his hands on Theodore, and now he's receiving medical attention. But I made a promise to Theodore Long, and that promise is, anytime I step foot in the ring and lay my hands on Whitey, I will punish him, I will beat him down, and I will humiliate him, just like they've done to Teddy Long. And as for all you white boys out here in the crowd tonight, if you think you got what it takes to take some of the Mack, then yum yum, baby, come get you some.
I thought that Theodore Long was sick.
I would say
What do you mean by the white man kept him down? Well, you know, it's great to be here this week, but I think everybody, including yourself and including myself, are still a little bit taken back and a little bit reserved about the heinous act of what went down last week on Raw, what Kane did just a few feet away from me to Lennon McMahon, the CEO of this great company.
Yeah, it really was unbelievable about what we were witnessing. You being so close to it.
Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing 233 pounds, Maven.
I'll be honest with you, the thought of trying to do something did cross my mind, but that's about all that it did. Because Kane was on such a rampage, taking down King, tried to do something, you know, several of the agents, a couple of the referees, and after what he did to Rob Van Dam, who knew that Kane would be willing to go that far to take out the CEO of the company, Linda McMahon, and right now we have no idea how she is doing. We know she's recovering, but we have no idea how she's doing.
Well, you know what, Coach, you brought it up just then. I mean, people, you have to realize exactly what happened. I mean, it's attacking the CEO of this company. I mean, Kane's boss. On top of that, though, forget that, Coach. Forget being a CEO. She's a mom. I mean, she's a great lady. I mean, you know her well. She's just fantastic. One of the nicest persons you'll ever meet.
Exactly. She's a great giver to the community.
Yes.
She runs this company day in and day out. And above everything else, I don't think Kane wants to just sit at home, even though he is under house arrest right now. But think about this. He could be fired. He could be fired. He physically attacked the CEO of this company. You just don't do that.
I think, you know, fired might even be an understatement here, Coach. I mean, wow. Rodney Mack, that backbreaker just in on Maven, and there's the cover, and a 2-count. Maven gets out of it.
You know, real quick, I do need to say that this is a big opportunity for Maven to kind of continue the success and the role that he's been on as of late. Who can forget 3 weeks ago right here on Heat? Almost, you know, taking the game to the limit.
Exactly. Real quick, though, I mean, forget getting fired. I mean, Kane, he's under house arrest. You're talking maybe a jail term or something out there. I mean, look, you can't do that to another human being.
You can't physically assault somebody, and we're still waiting to see if Jim Ross is going to file charges against Kane. We have no idea because Jim Ross is still in the hospital recovering as well. So the rampage continues for Kane, and if anybody missed it, we're going to take everybody back to Raw this past week so you can see exactly what went down between Kane and Linda McMahon.
And, Coach, we'll warn everybody out there, especially our younger viewers, that, you know, it's you know, the way
disturbing.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to look for that word. Thank you. And now here comes Maven. Oh, a big clothesline just in on Rodney Mack.
Yeah, we need to pick things up.
Yeah,
we need to pick up our
but it's tough, though. It is. It's tough because, you know, our thoughts and prayers are going out to Linda McMahon. There's a hook in the leg for Maven. Maybe that upset that you were talking about, but no, Rodney Mack stays alive.
You know why we need to pick up the pace a little bit, pick up our attitudes and the way we are tonight? Because we are counting down to SummerSlam. We're only a few weeks away. We need to start talking about it. And I think this week on Raw, we may have a huge announcement. That's the rumblings I've been hearing about something.
The rumor mill's swirling.
Yeah, concerning SummerSlam this coming week on Raw.
And we'll get into that a little bit later to it. Maven one shot after the next to Rodney Mack's head, but Rodney Mack sustains.
You know that never feels good where the sun don't even think about shining.
And Maven in some pain now. Let's see if Rodney Mack can take advantage. Mack doesn't go for the cover, though, just then.
Well, he goes for this very devastating. Oh,
wow. And here comes Rodney Mack now trying to put that. And that's it.
That's it, I guess. That
caught me off guard.
Here is your winner, Rodney Mack.
A very unorthodox submission maneuver by Rodney Mack, who promised to to make Theodore Long proud of him tonight, and I think that's exactly what happened.
And also, Coach, coming up later here on Heat, we're going to talk a little bit about Stone Cold Steve Austin, a big decision to make.
A big decision to make this week on Raw, and we're going to show everybody what Linda McMahon, the ultimatum that Linda McMahon issued to Stone Cold Steve Austin this past week on Raw. We're going to see that coming up next right here on Heat.
And look at Rodney Mack with his arms proudly in the air, and Theodore Long, you know, right now has a big smile on his face, Coach.
Yeah, Rodney Mack making short work of Maven.
Well, Coach, still to come. Should be a very interesting match. Steven Richards going one-on-one against Goldust.
Yeah, Steven Richards called out Goldust this week.